It's time for some thrifty business. But first I have to eat a biscuit. I don't have a set idea of what I'm looking to grab today. Obviously, I need things for the spring reset, but I have a lot of inventory for that already. So I'm trying to be very choosy about what is coming home with me today. I'm also in the process of formulating what I want to put into the booth for summer. As of right now, in my brain, I'm thinking a biologist's cabin-y sort of setting. If you've ever seen the movie where the crawdads sing, her cabin in the swamp, where it's just filled with all her different sketches and all of the nature items that she's collected over the years, that is kind of the aesthetic that I'm thinking for this summer so far. But we haven't solidified it just yet. So if we happen to come across some things that fall into that realm, I might pick those up. So it is 10:30. They opened 30 minutes ago, and there is so many people here already. Ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Natalie got a few things for herself. I picked up a few things but decided to put it back. So now we're going to, I think, head down to Samaritan Center and see what we can find there. It's still pretty early in the day. It's amazing. There's actually like parking spots and there's a cart and I'm parked so close. This is what it's like when you don't come on a Sunday. I'm popping this stuff out to the car, and Natalie's on the other side getting started.
Try to organize my mind while the world falls behind. Slow waltz around the sun. Every year reveals a change. Looking back now, feeling strange. We all learn to be someone. What happens next? What happens next? Won't pretend to know. What happens next? I heard you say to love is to let go. Turning out the light again while I wrestle what's within. Looking out for a friend. What's the one rule we forgot? Say the story or the plot. Something new is overdue. Alright, I'm stopping to get something for myself. I'm a little addicted to it. Extra large strawberry lemonade, and they gave it to me for free. I asked for it and he's like, we won't charge you. And I was like, are you sure? So that's the best. We're at thrift store number 3 for the day, going into the restore. What happens next? What happens next? Won't pretend to know. What happens next? I heard you say to love is to let go.
It's been a very book heavy day today, but I am in love with a lot of the books that I've picked up. I think we might hit the small Goodwill, and I would love to make it across town to the bigger Goodwill, but it is now like 1:15 and I have somewhere to be at 2 o'clock, and I still need to drop Natalie off. So I think what I'm gonna do is drop Natalie off, unload my car, go run my errand, and then I might go hit the Goodwill after I'm done running my errand. Now Natalie and I are going to go to the last Goodwill just to see what we can find, and I think we'll call it a day there and head home and do our haul.
Well, that was fairly disappointing. I mean, we went later in the day, so we knew it was kind of a risk, but didn't even find one thing. Now we need to go ahead and lay it all out. I've got everything laid out. Now, this is not everything that I picked up today. Some of these pieces are from earlier this week. Some of them are things that Natalie picked up for me. So this is kind of like an overall haul for the week. I picked up this little table earlier this week, along with these adorable framed prints and these mugs. I've got 3 different mugs with that set and a candlestick holder. My sister grabbed this pillow for me the other day, which I thought was so cute. And pretty much everything else is from today's thrifting trip. It was a great day for books. I got some really pretty ones for the spring reset in blue and red and green. I also picked up a few for my summer reset. I know it's kind of early to be thinking about that, but that's kind of how early I think ahead. This one I just grabbed for myself because I freaked out when I saw it and I'm not going to be able to give it up. We got this brass glasses holder. It does need relined, so I will reline it, but I thought that would be perfect for like a biologist's study kind of vibe. We sold a couple of these in the booth that Natalie had about 2 weeks back, so I did pick up this little brass bell. These huge, amazing mugs. I am tempted to keep these, but I'm not going to. I've sold a couple of these in the past, so I went ahead and picked this one up. I thought this piece was really interesting. It looks like stained glass, but it's not. But I just really liked the style of it, so I picked that one up. I did pick up this crystal deer, and this is a piece that I am holding on to. I have a hard time letting go of wildlife things. I wonder why. I thought this chinoiserie piece was really, really pretty and would go perfect for the spring. I also really love this stained glass lamp, and for $7, I could not say no to that. So overall, I think we had a pretty good haul for this week, including today's haul. Now I also picked up a couple of clothing pieces, so I will show you what I picked out for myself and then also some things for the booth. Now the first piece was this vest that I picked up. I put this one in my Instagram stories and a lot of y'all told me to pass on this one, but I was like, there's no way I'm gonna pass on this piece. It is like the perfect cottagecore academia style piece. It looks really good layered, and then I also think it looks really cute just by itself. I thought this one was adorable, and it went really well with the outfit I was wearing today. And you can see kind of the interesting pattern in it, but with the books and the clocks and everything, I couldn't pass this one up. The next item my sister picked up for me at a vintage clothing exchange, and it's this beautifully crocheted vest with like embroidered flowers on it. It's so sweet. Not necessarily with the outfit that I'm wearing today, but very cute, very cottagecore. This is probably one that I will hold on to for myself for a little while, and then I might end up putting it in the booth eventually, but I thought this one was really cute too. I also picked up a pair of dark green corduroys. They fit really, really well, and I love my brown corduroys so much. They're really comfortable, so I was happy when this pair fit, and I will be excited to style these later. This dress we picked up because we noticed how beautifully silky it was, and it is actual silk. This is a piece that originally sold for over $150 at Anthropologie, and I think it is so beautiful. It's very whimsical and cottagecore, so I'm also excited to wear this one. Man, most of these have ended up being for me, but we did pick up this little cropped button down that is vintage LL Bean. I think it's really cute. I think the style will go well for what is selling currently, and you can't really beat true vintage pieces. The last piece we picked up was this crocheted sweater. The pattern on it is beautiful. It's a vintage Village Fair piece, and this one, though, I think might be just a tad bit too long. So I might see if I can find a way to crop it a little bit, but I think that the pattern on this one is really pretty. I almost forgot. I did pick up this handbag for myself. It is from World Market. It still has the tags on it. It was originally $25 and I got it for $5. It wasn't something that I necessarily needed, but I do not have a black purse and I loved the style of this one, so I couldn't pass it up for $5. With the stuff that I picked up today and everything that I have in my inventory room, I definitely do not need any more items for the spring reset, so now we just need to get to pricing. Thanks for coming along with us on our journey today, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.